thing, just never got around to it because I think it's so beautiful to watch, and it looks like a lot of fun as well.
You should, man. That's one of those things. It's never too late. It's like therapeutic. You know, take a dance class. Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, the only part is I don't know if my body would cooperate at this point in my life, but I did used to go dancing all the time. It was one of my favorite things to do. But just general kind of club dancing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I also read that you're a graffiti artist and a tattoo artist. Did you paint garages in your neighborhood?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Did you?
No, I did. I guess, again, when you're young and you're growing up and, around the city and, you pick up on these things. You don't realize, what you don't even think about, one, that graffiti is illegal,
Mm-hmm.
I was a kid, and my cousins and I would. There was like this abandoned warehouse we would go to, Yarley's, and in the back, it was abandoned. We would just, we're always doing pieces. Pieces is like your tag or your name and like those nice letters,
Yes. And you're going to be shocked, but I used to do that too, so.
What? Oh, no, okay. I feel so bad now.
I grew up in Chicago. What else is there to do?
Oh, okay. So it's the host tonight, then other graffiti artists. Thank God.
Even David and Don didn't know that about me. No.
There are no words.
Let's talk about you for a minute, Pam.
Are they really?
But I did it in neighborhoods that were already tagged, so I didn't do it on anything new.
I know. I'm saying it was pretty much everything was tagged around where we lived.
Yeah.
But I mean, you learn that, and again, I got this sort of, I want to figure everything out. So when I got into it, I just, we got pretty good at it, my cousins and I. And then tattoo was, I had a friend that was a tattoo artist, and I built a machine, a homemade machine. And he said, he's like, well, I'm gonna. There's these two guys that want me to do a tattoo, but they don't have much money. So why don't you try it? And I was so scared. I'm gonna ruin these people's. I'm gonna ruin their body.
So you didn't practice on him. You practiced on actual customers.
On actual customers, yeah. With a homemade machine. That was the beginning. That was the beginning of it. But then, of course, it evolved. I got the man that did I have one. I have a couple, but I have one. And the man that did that one, he started training me and showing me how to work. And then I went to Miami, South Beach for a while, and I bought a machine, and I was working with helping different shops and just picked it up, and I did it for a while, on and off, but not long ago, it's funny, not long ago I'm walking in the city, and there's this guy walking towards me, big guy, curly, like longish hair, dark, he's just walking right towards me. I move a little to the left, and he's leaning to the left. So I'm like, let me move a little to the right, he moves a little to the right. Okay. So, he finally, we're close, and he's like, you remember me? Like, yeah. Then I kind of looked at him, and I did it, and he's like, we talked for a while. He goes, you did the first, by the way, he was full of tattoos. His face, his neck.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and he said that I was the one that gave him his first 3. And I swear I don't even remember, but
Sorry.
I remember working with him, but I mean, it was like years ago, and now he's like completely tattooed. So yeah, it could be addictive. But I don't do it anymore. I'm done. I don't No more tattoos for me.
Well, do you have tattoos on yourself?
Yeah, I have one on my arm, and then I have, when I first got my machine, I tried this new machine. I tried it on myself, so I have one on my knee that I made, that I did to myself.
What are they?
The one on my knee is like this, sort of like this moon, and the one on my arm is of a cross, like Christ on a cross with some Hebrew writing over it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. I'm always curious about religion, and I feel like that's again storytelling. It's
right.
Yeah.
Just another version of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I like stories.
Out of all the genres, what do you prefer most? Do you rather act over write, or write over act, or direct, or?
I've narrowed it down, and I can't break them apart. Acting and writing, because you have to wear many hats, when you're trying to build something, but the two things that I don't know how to separate the two, so I keep them together. It's writing and acting. I really can't. I practice both every day, and like I said, in between I work on other things to kind of break up the two, but when I'm writing, when it's time to write, if I'm working on something, then that just takes over, and I'm in it, and I couldn't even see myself as an actor. When I'm working on a piece and I'm in it and I'm doing my work, I can't even think about writing. So I kind of, they're like, everything else is like just things that I have to do, and I enjoy it. I enjoy every single part of this, man. It really. But writing and acting, that's my main thing. No.
I know that I don't know if you actually completed filming or you're in the midst of it, but for All My Children now going onto the web, your role is Vlad. Can you discuss any part of that with us and let us know what it's about? I know you can't discuss storyline.
We're not done filming. We taking they work on something else, we'll be coming back soon. We started filming, and it was great working with these people, this team. But yeah, it's still ongoing. And Vladimir, his real name. I'll let my friend call me Vlad. He's an interesting character, very dark. It's on the breakdowns there. People put it up. He's Eastern European. It goes into. Let me see. I'm trying to.
Not let too much out. Will you have an accent?
Yes.
Okay, so are you good at accents?
I'm pretty good. I think so. I work on things really hard, and maybe the Spanish background in me allows me to kind of play with accents a little bit. But I also work with a dialect coach.
Okay.
Yeah. This woman, Amy Jo Jackson, and she's helping me. Because we shot for a couple weeks, and then they're working on One Life to Live, and then we go back.
Oh, okay.
So in this break, I've just I'm like really getting this accent down, and I'm fleshing out the character even more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives you time in between going back to get the roll down pat like that. David and I are waiting with bated breath for All My Children and One Life to Live to come back. We are one of the, or two of the millions of people and fans that, were devastated when they pulled those shows off of ABC.
A lot of people.
And we went on campaigns to get them back on somehow, some way. So we are so unbelievably happy that, they're coming back, even if it's on the web. But then again, the web has so many things going on now that you can watch. Why not put a soap on there from TV?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great idea, and a lot of really great shows are doing it. Most people are online right now. People are always on their computer, and a lot of people watch Hulu and things on Hulu and iTunes and I think they'll have the same following, and it'll probably grow because you have younger people too, and I think it's a great idea to have it on the web. Everyone's using it. That's how a lot of people watch their shows.
Exactly.
How long were you a fan? How long have you been a fan of All My Children?
I won't say how many years, but let's put it this way, since grade school.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's funny because my mom used to watch them, of course, my grandmother, people from my family, and I never really paid attention to them at that point. And I had a friend in grade school that was a couple years older than I was, and I went by her house one day. We had the day off of school, and she was watching All My Children, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching this with her. I go, what the heck are you watching? What is this? Yeah. She goes, it's my story. It's my story I watch. I'm like, your story? What do you? She's like, shh, I'll tell you after it's over. You got to watch, And I watched it with her, and then I just started, little by little getting into it, and then would pay attention to it when my mom had it on. And she also watched One Life to Live, and so I would watch both of those with her, and that started my addiction.
Yeah. It's a great show. Fans from some 70. That's when it aired. But I have a lot of friends and family that they grew up to the show. And,
right.
Yeah, they're just bugging me. What's happening? I can't talk to you. I don't. Watch. What do you mean? Is this person back? Is that person back? You know what? You're going to have to watch it. I'm not going to get,
Yeah. Are they on social media at all, your family?
Yeah, some of them are, yeah.
Tell them to go to my Facebook page. I saw that you liked it the other day, you're on there. Tell them to go on there. You see all the articles I post, who's coming back and what's going on. I keep up to date as much as I can with all the different soaps, whether they're on web or on TV. So
that's right. You know what? I didn't even think about it. That's right. I'm directing everyone to you.
That's right.
You deal with them.
Now, what did I do to myself here?
It's a great show. People really, the fans, they care about it. It's really lovely to see.
Yeah. How much of the history did you go back on to learn more about All My Children before you started filming?
I was pretty familiar with the show. You can't not, know All My Children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised. There are a few out there.
No, I know, but of course, I wasn't in touch and kept up with it. But I have the soap channel on my TV. I watch. They give it all the time on cable.
Yeah, SoapNet.
Yeah, on SoapNet. I'm always watching it there. So I that's been sort of that and online, but mainly that Soap Network channel, and I watch them there. And then you see some of the people that I got to see in the studio, and actually, all my children was the first time I got called in for